Well, hopefully this mic... Oh my god. Wow. Okay, I know for a fact that's not a... The bitch stuck by you. Just what your eyes can do. It says it's on -12, but what I just did. I'll try this again. Let's boogie. Shit was cold. There it is. Ha 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 ha. I smell weed. Must be nice. Oh, I heard that frame scrape on that one. It doesn't really matter whether I have high beams on or not. Yeah, I forgot my freaking hard hat today. Had to borrow somebody's who was on top of the I think it's just a spare. It's on top of the cabinet in the break room. Man, y'all ever just like have to turn on some white girl music and like jam out? I finally broke down and I got a 2000 pop station on Pandora because I just bored at work at this point. And what's cool about my job is, you know, I have so much time in between loads when I'm loading that I can literally just fucking play video games and shit. But so after a certain time, it just gets old. Yeah, and that gas station. I thought that was the gas station. I was like, no, the gas station's closed. There's one more up though. I don't know what that is. I think that's a weigh station of some sort. Gotta be really careful because now that it's warm, you're going to see a lot more pigs and deer. I really gotta go home and start getting some cones. to be able to start doing slow maneuvers. I turn in right here, but I don't like not being able to see the road. No peeking. Try and do this with Merry Christmas. Chug-a-lug. Get the cheap shit. Oh yeah. All the way to the top. That's what we like. Mm-hmm. No, I don't want a receipt. Those people on the other side of that prompt probably thought I was really weird. That's great. Oh shit. Why'd you slow? I can't see shit. Oh shit, there we go. Hot and you're cold, you're yes and you're no, you're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. You're black and it's white. Mix we make up. White girl music. You're yes and you're no. You're in and you're out. You're up and you're down. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. 2000s music was where it was at. I hate this new shit. This is why I want CarPlay. I can't wait for my next bike. I'm actually gonna spend some decent coin and be able to change the music. I need like some white girl music, bro. Like some is it Katy Perry? I believe that was who sang the she has a song 23. I think it's Katy Perry, isn't it? And for those of you who are wondering what I use for music, I actually use, there's a Skullcandy makes Skullcandy ANC, which has a stay aware mode, which is kind of nice. It allows, it takes external microphones and puts noise up to a certain level back inside the headphone with the music. So it's like listening to a car radio. Go, yes, then you're no, and then you're out, up and you're down. But for this white tip we make up, a kiss we break up. Things hurt, they wanna tell you. You're cold, yes, and you know. You're in, then you're out. You're up and you're down. Everybody's probably like, he's a fucking weirdo. Stay away from him. He's on drugs. People don't act like that here in Texas. You're right, they don't. Y'all don't know what joy is. Or a good time. I've noticed that, at least within the area that I am, a good time to these people is running out, doing drugs, and then fucking whoever you can get a hold of for the night. We literally had a chick at a bar that one of our buddies was had as a side hoe, and that's literally what she is, so I don't even feel bad for saying it. But she literally offered my brother to go do lines of cocaine in the bathroom. Like, right in front of him. Right in front of the dude she was banging. Like, I don't understand how the fuck, if I was him, your ass would have been sleeping on the curb that night. The fuck? It's one thing to have a drug addiction, but your ass is not gonna sit here and go do, offer lines of cocaine to other men that are my friends, bro. Like, you're a hoe. Like a straight up hoe. Oh, guys, it's gonna rain too, so you guys get to see some rainy footage tomorrow, because I plan on being on the bike all this week. Just to save some gas, a little bit. And as y'all seen, it took how much to feel that. I heard today on Pandora 2 was that I heard in a long time was American Rejects, bro. I know I listened to a lot of emo, screamo, death metal rap as a kid. Papa Roach, Three Doors Down, Linkin Park, got Nirvana. See, it's just I'm a weird ass like that, okay? Like, I'm country. Like, I like living out in the middle of nowhere, but it's like my comfort music is literally like, oh my God, they fixed the light. My comfort music is literally like music that depicts what life actually is, which is a fucking shit show. You know, life's not perfect, and I'd rather be listening to music that depicts that. You know, everybody's like, oh, well, you know, that's why you're an emotional wreck and blah, blah. No, that's why I'm real. Like, I understand, you know, that, like, I don't know if he did, but this is just my conclusion from the way I had this friend growing up. Oh, man, I hope you're still alive. You're still alive out there. His name was, I called him Nate. Everybody called him Nate, but his name Nathan Fox, a little ginger kid. You know, God, yeah, I miss him. Really cool guy. I hope he's still around. He was going through some real bad mental issues. That was, I didn't know what else to do at the time, but his father was supposedly beating the shit out of him. Supposedly, is what he told me. And then he ended up getting moved to a halfway house or a foster home, whatever you want to call it. We were almost 18 at the time. Well, actually, I believe I was 16. And ended up going into that house, and he started cutting real bad, and I could tell he was on some drugs, and came over one day, bought me a headset for an Xbox and some games, and disappeared out of my life. And he'd already been to 2 houses prior before he come over to visit me. So, you know, there was that, and then a couple of years prior to that, I had lost my my first father figure in my life, which was my uncle. It's sad that he's no longer here with us. I hope like I said, Nathan Fox, if you end up coming across my video from Fernley, Nevada, hit me up, bro. It's been too long. Just let me know that you're alive. But you know, I've come to the realization, guys, that I've just had so many bad things happen in my life that shit just doesn't faze me anymore. Like I don't, starting from a young age, I knew what it was to be shot at. Like before I was even out of diapers. I actually got fired from one of my jobs because the kid's mother, who had shot at the house, who had a problem with my grandfather, he literally almost killed me that night. I guess she had a problem with me running around telling everybody that I didn't even release any names, but I sort of told people to go lie, because I was at the point, I was 20, 26, 27, and I've always been fucked with my whole life. But I was at the point to where they just kept fucking with me, and I was like, I'm at the point where I'm done. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna say what I want to say. If you got a problem with it, we can take it outside. Like, I'm done. And then if you're gonna continue to run your mouth and we ain't gonna take it outside, I'm just gonna pop you in your mouth. Like, that's what made me into the person I am today. Because I have finally just made the choice in life to where I'm done fucking with people like that. And I'll try and take the high road every time if I can, just because I can't stand people anymore. But Yeah, anyway, long story short, she didn't like that I was using that as a learning experience to catapult off to become the person that I am today. That, she didn't like that. So I ended up got into an investigation report in one of my jobs, along with a couple other things that I've told people that actually happened, which they had hung over my head to essentially make me quit. They locked me in a room with Novo Logistics out in the USA Parkway. Had locked me in a room with the plant manager and my boss, and pretty much held me there until I said I quit, and just harassed the shit out of me, which is highly illegal, with no real evidence of what they were trying to push anyways. It was all just hearsay. But yeah, anyways, so that's another dive into my past. So I'll reveal a little bit more here and there. You guys have been following my gaming channel. I've said a lot more. But if you miss those videos, you miss those videos, because Twitch only has a 7-day schedule to keep up the videos. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was I've had a lot of shitty ass experiences in my lifetime, just because of people and the way I was raised, a government child. I was diagnosed ADHD and bipolar at the age of 2, so all my people out there who false diagnosis and have been medicated to the point to where they're not normal anymore, my heart goes out to you guys. Been there, done that. That's why I am be a little weird sometimes, or at least everybody thinks I'm weird. I think it's completely normal, but yeah. I don't know what the song is, but hey. Yeah, I'm hoping we get some more views on this channel. I'd love to sit here and motovlog. I think I might just upload to upload. I think it's fun. God, this reminds me of the chick who did that, I want to be ninja. She has that same kind of weird white girl accent. Man, I heard one today. It's like, she had like this weird French, French European accent. Oh man, from the 2000s. I'm gonna have to figure out what that song was too. But oh my god, like I said, and the 2000s artists, guys. I feel sad that everybody in the 2000s got rich and then got turned to drugs and everything else, dude. Because there were some smoking hot women when I was growing up, and now it's like they're dykes, they're fat, or they're drug addicts. And then the ones that do take care of themselves, put themselves, are usually emotionally damaged, starve themselves to stay thin, and are just a fucking problem. They place themselves on a fucking pedestal when they're really like, yeah, your looks might be a 7-8, but your attitude towards everything is like a 2. If I were to put it on a scale, which makes you realistically like a 4 in my book. Like, I can, I might take you to bed if I can just put some fucking earplugs in, but as for anything long term, I don't think I could do it. It's like I'm talking to this one chick on Facebook who I can tell she has some issues. But it's like I don't know if she was the one who wrote this on this wall, on this mirror, but she's like, women are the number one gender or whatever. That whole male versus female bullshit. I'm not usually one to get into that, but when, yeah, I'm not the smartest guy in the book, which is why I'm trying to find another half of myself that can cover the areas that I can't, so I can kind of be a power couple. But, you know, I can't. You know, I'm really good with my hands. I'm really good with time management. I'm really good at, you know, I'm the guy that everybody calls when you need shit done. Whether it be illegal or somebody needs to be buried in a field at 2 a.m. or... Oh, hell. There it is. But, you know, I'm that guy. But I'm not the guy to, what's the best, things I can, I'm trying to describe what I need in my life. To explain what I'm doing or what I'm going to do, so I'm really hard to gauge in that aspect. Emotionally, I'm stable, but it's hard to, I wear my emotions on my sleeve instead of explaining myself, I guess is the best way to put it. Explaining myself in a way that's socially acceptable. There you go. Because that's my problem that I get into with a lot of people, is the fact that I can tell you nicely what not to do, but then when you keep doing it, it's one of those things that it's like, I don't know how to not. There's only two sides to me. You either get the asshole or you get the nice guy. There's no in between, I guess is about, and I need someone who can have that in between. Maybe like, who can step in and be like, hey, you need to knock it off, or we are no longer responsible to what he does to you and or says. Your choice. I need that kind of stability in my life. Also, like I said, you know, I'm the hands-on guy. Yes, I can cook. Yes, I can clean. I would like a woman who can, you know, we can kind of split the duties with. You know, I need respect and honesty, which I can tell you a lot of these people out here, they don't have. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. Every person that every woman that I have talked to out here, including some that have kids, that when I was going out had 2 girls, I feel sorry for the way they're going to grow up, but hey, I tried. But they're going to turn into liars and crack whores. Oh, let's not drop this bike right now. But, yeah, no, that was just, I'm trying not to bash people, guys, but this is what I'm talking about. I have 2 sides. I have really nice me, and then I have not so nice me. And the worst part about it is I flip-flop between both because, ADHD. You know, I have a feeling that I never had ADHD or bipolar as bad as they thought I had it until they put me on the medication. It had fucked me up so bad that now I actually have it, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. You know, but other than that, it's just like, Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I've dated, several different women when I come out here, just see kind of what Texas women were like. And unless I'm looking in the wrong place, if anybody watches this, you just let me know where to look, because I don't know what else to do at this point. But the one with the kids, straight up lied to me, bro. Like, lied to me where she was going. Lied to me about she was smoking weed in my fucking truck. Lied to me about that. Lied to me about fixing her car. She told me that the ignition lock was bad on the car, and that she had, and it needed to be replaced. But guess what? The ignition lock doesn't matter, because all the ignition lock does, as far as I'm aware, and it was an older car, so there's not a whole lot of electronics in it. It just prevents you from being able to lock the ignition with the key. You can literally just stick a screwdriver in it and turn it, and it'll be fine. It'll start. But we can go ahead and downshift here. Try and slow down. I'll show you where I crashed. Well, I'd probably better show you tomorrow. But I don't know this one either. Yeah, anyways, nothing but liar, cheaters, and they don't know what they actually want. Oh, I just want peace. Oh, I just want to start a family and settle down. But then I'm gonna go out here and want to go to the bar, or fuck around with everybody else and their mother instead of actually settling down. Oh, do you see it? There. Hot damn. Get on out of here, baby. All right. Yeehaw. Yeah, Texas enough for it? I guess you don't yee in Texas. You might. I don't know. Anyways. Yee apparel? Man, can we bring back Outlaw Dipco? Nicotine, please. Not nicotine free. Hey, we're gonna take it nice and easy through here since them deer were in the field. But yeah, anyways, my next bike, I want to get a Africa Twin. I'm still torn between the Tanneray and the Africa Twin, because I hear the 24 model on the Africa Twin has a few different or the Africa Twin, or the Yamaha Tanneray has a few different models for the T7. One has like a higher suspension, one has, the bigger gas tank, one has all the goodies. But I don't know. I'm torn. I should probably just go with the Africa Twin, just because it's a bigger motor. Oh shit. But damn rabbit. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I really want the Africa Twin because I've been wanting one forever. Like, even when I went to go get this bike, I really tried to get a down payment and finance an Africa Twin, but of course, Honda wouldn't let me. First bike, blah, 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 blah. And I wasn't, but they tried to sell me a fucking Grom. You're gonna sell a 6'3" guy a fucking Grom. Come on now. And at the time, I was making hella money. Hella money. I was making about $1,000 a week. Because I was just putting in overtime at that job, and that one job, they just let me work, man. Coming in overtime. Overtime. Hell yeah, sign me up. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, I could pay for hell, I'm paying $400 a month on this thing. And not even because I have to. I think it's only like $350, 325, 330 something. I don't fucking remember. $300 and something a month on this, and I'm paying $400 a month just because I can. I could pay a lot more if I really wanted to. Well, actually, I'm gonna start paying more on it when I get the credit card paid off. But I like to have some money to spend for myself. Because otherwise I get bored after a while, and if I'm not buying shit, and then I get fucking to the point to where I make bad decisions with money. So that one meme that was going around of that kid whose mother was like, okay, you have $12.75, and he's like, no, I don't. Or not for, no, what do you say? Not for long, because I make bad financial decisions. Yeah, that's me. In a sense, with extra money. Like I said, and that's the other thing too, is like, if I want somebody who is, savings oriented, because if there's something I can afford and I have free money, the money will be spent. If I know there's a sale going somewhere, I will save all the extra money I can, and we will not be doing anything with my money, and I will find some way within the budget to make it work, to where I can afford what I want. Sunshine, I got love, that's all I know. Wow. Yeah. Oh, wow.